Hello and welcome to the Stock Planner channel. Tonight I would like to talk about transportation stocks. Transportation might be a good sector to get into if the infrastructure bill ever passes. Going through some research tonight, not making any recommendations. This is an educational channel. We are swing traders and we're sharing some ideas and learning from each other and hopefully win. Let's get started. The Stock Planner channel has a Discord chat. It's under Stock Planner. And periodically I list my trades for tomorrow, the next day's trades. And this is a single list that I go out and it's produced by my strategy, which is basically an MACD, RSI, stochastic RSI strategy. And you can see FedEx is on that list for Tuesday. By the way, my Discord chat is free. Please join. We're not selling anything. FedEx does perform reasonably well with my strategy. As you can see, FedEx has been beaten down, and I had buy singles here, and buy singles here. All of those would have been losers, according to my strategy. Well, we don't know about this one yet. The RSI is below the 30, come back around. The stochastic RSI is below the 20, come back around. And the MACD is slightly below the zero line. Produced a buy single. And as I said, my strategy normally has a win rate of 75%. But maybe there's a better stock out there in the transportation line. This is FedEx, it's the transportation sector. Maybe there's something else out there to look at. So let me do a little search. Maybe it's time to add a few on my list. Now you can do this on FinViz or TradingView, which I use a lot. But I got started getting used to this Simply Wall Street because it does the graphical thing. And what I did was I scanned for transportation logistics companies, including shipping, boat shipping, and air shipping, with a large market cap, a share price over $9. It is undervalued. And for the last year, it's been growing. And I could use the 3-year growth, but I just wanted to know this last year, were they growing during the pandemic? And I got 18 companies. And this is a snowflake, by the way. And you want it to be green, and you want it to be solid green. But it says it's C.H. Robinson and Knight Swift, which these two I really like, but they didn't perform real well with my strategy. Also looked at Snyder National, a surface transportation company, and these are trucking companies. And Star Bulk Corporation is a shipping company, ocean transportation of dry bulk cargoes, and so is Golden Ocean Group. They're not green, they're yellowish looking, but they're almost green. GOOGL. These two shipping companies performed well with my strategy. So I ran an individual backtest on those 5 or 6 stocks, and we see that those stocks did not do well. FedEx did. FedEx did quite nicely. I'm sorry about that. It's FedEx, and there's Google, and there is Star Shipping. The other ones didn't do so well, and these are FedEx. It didn't do so well. Sorry, I didn't see the minus sign there, but Google, GOGL, not Google, but Global Shipping, and Star both did well. This was FedEx, that has 72%, that's global, and this is Star, which is 71% win rate. These are win rates. FedEx had a low win rate based on backtesting for the last 20 months. So maybe these two stocks might perform well for me. Let's take a further deeper look, though. I don't know anything about them. Star Bulk Carriers on an uptrend. The MACD has come back around. It's saying go down. The stochastic RSI and the RSI. So it may come down, have a little pullback soon. But right now it's not signaling that. It's still early yet. It has not. But this looks like it's on its resistance. And it may come back down at least halfway. So we're waiting for a pullback. But this looks like a company that performs decently, and we see it does a good job with using my strategy. That would have predicted it just fine. So what did this one? This one, if you got it early, would have done okay too. There's a nice trends. Golden, loser, and that's a winner. And these are winners. MACD says go down. The stochastic RSI has been coming down, and so did the RSI. This looks almost similar to the other chart. Is it at its support, resistance, support? Anyway, we've seen that these two stocks perform well with my strategy. Let's find out a little more about it. Using tip ranks to check out Golden Ocean Group, ticker symbol GOGL, currently trading at $11.62. One analyst. It's not been tracked by many. It's a relatively unknown company. It's cheap though, and it performs good with the strategy because we did our back test. Going up to 19, this one analyst must like it and has it at a moderate buy. A ranking of 7, everything is fine on that. Hedge fund is going out. Unknown insider activity. Fundamentals and technicals are pretty good. Remember, a swing trader uses mostly technicals, but it needs to know a little bit about the fundamentals and what the stock does. Just looking at that chart without looking at numbers over on the side here, this is beautiful. The next earnings is the end of November. Surprisingly, it provides a good dividend. 2.33 billion market cap. Trading range looks like about 30 cents. Headquartered in Hamilton, Bermuda. Founded in 1996. Transportation of dry goods on ships. It was momentarily unprofitable. It is profitable. Was profitable. This is decent here. None of this stuff it looks to be alarming. And there's not much news. 19. Nothing alarming here. If you're going to go long, you have to wait for a pullback. If you're going to go short during this supposed pullback, which it might occur, I wouldn't do it too long. This looks like a company that's going to go up, especially if the infrastructure bill passes. And so is the next one. Star Bulk Carriers is a little more expensive, but still a cheap stock. It performed well with my back test and my strategy. Trading at 23.88, going to 30, 31, followed by 4 Wall Street analysts, and they have it as a strong buy. And a 9 overall ranking, but the hedge fund activity decreased. We'd like to see that grow, but the fundamentals look great here for this company. And so do the technicals. Again, this chart is fantastic. But it's at its all-time highs and possibly resistance. Gotta wait for a pullback. Earnings is mid-November. It is a profitable company. Numbers look good here. The revenue and earnings numbers look good. And here is 4 shipping stocks posed to climb. Let's see what they say. I always wanted to go on a ship for a couple weeks. Get away. The guy that wrote Roots used to often write his books on these kind of freight carriers. Star Bulk Carriers, Genco Shipping, GNK, Eagle Bulk, Moderate Buy, and DAC, Danos, 95. So if you're into this shipping transportation stuff, maybe those are to take a look at. So in conclusion, the job of a swing trader is to catch these swings. This is a trading view on the daily time frame, looking at Golden Ocean Group. This is a zigzag indicator. It's a perfect indicator. It's perfect because it looks to the future and paints these lines after it knows for exactly sure. Right now, zigzag doesn't know what it's doing. That's when I like to go ahead. Because if this bars were still going up, zigzag would know what it's doing, but it doesn't. It's a little hesitant right now, and that means it might be going down. So I always look for this gap when zigzag doesn't know what it's doing. By the way, my indicators, I have a link in the description below on how to set this up, TradingView. And you have to go manually through the list. You can't use a program like I got, and I'm the broker, but this is still, if you're a swing trader, you're only going to do 10 to 40 stocks. It's not going to take you that long to manually look for the zigzag, not knowing what it's doing. MACD down, stochastic RSI, and the RSI down. We're going to have a little pullback, I think, and it's going to be a buying opportunity. If you believe in the 50% retracement, I do. It'll probably come back to 1070. And that's when I would buy, or you could short it with a bear call spread or something. Golden Ocean Group, cheap stock. I added it to my watch list. Okay, nice swinging stock, as we've seen with my back test. And it's what we want to see. We want to find stocks that do this. And there's your MACDs. Zigzag doesn't know what it's doing. MACD pointing down. Stochastics says it's going down. And the RSI may be swinging, but or has swung. And if you believe in the 50% retracement, you're going to come back down through here. You can do this by Fibonacci, but sometimes it's just good enough for government work. And it'll be about 21 something or other. And this is still a relatively cheap stock. So what do you think of these two stocks that be added to your watch list? Please leave your comments below. Like and subscribe. Do your own due diligence. Don't copy these trades. Happy trading, and we'll catch you on the flip. Thank you.